Hey, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Salvat out here coming to you with another video. This video is going to be profiling my Firefist deck for the new format. Everyone is all excited because Wolfbark came back to 3. Finally, guys. It's been so long. Yeah, it's really good for this deck. This is honestly my favorite build of the deck. I've tried a ton of other builds, but this one just seems to be the ticket. I'll just explain why here. The deck just like flows in a way where you want to have it's floater control or floodgate control. Like it's more like a Geargia deck, but instead of like overextending, you're making tiny little pushes like every single turn, just to make it so where eventually you get them down to game, like, and then you'll exceed a couple times to stop their big plays and pushes. That's basically what it comes down to, y'all, and it's very good. I really like it. Um, yeah, let's get started with the list here. Sorry, I gotta put a couple cards in here. Alright, so for my monster lineup, I start off. Also, I wanted to say, too, everyone's going to disagree with me and say Fat is the best build for this deck. I've played Fat also, but I'm playing 4, or rank 4, you know, or whatever build, not rank 3. 3 is way too inconsistent, and Vanities is too heavily played this format to make it even good. And then, I just like 4 build because it's very consistent and it brings out a lot of floodgates. Yeah, guys, so here we go. 1 Thunder King. Thunder King is very strong in this deck because it's a really good opening and it's a level 4. And it's just a great card to start out with to get your plays going until it dies. Obvious 3 Wolfbark and then 3 Firefist Bear. Your main engine in the deck, you know, pop stuff for days. I play 2 Gorilla just because that's the only 2 Firefish you play. And this card is really good now since Spell and Traps are really popular. Then, of course, 2 of each hand. 3 is just too cloggy and you don't have the room. And then in this deck, you really do have to play 3 Card D. This is your draw power of the deck, just like with my Geargia deck. I really just like that engine just because it just makes your cards flow. And that's your monsters, guys. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 16 monster count, okay. So, there's 16 monsters, which seems like a lot, but it really isn't. And then you have your 3 dualities, and then your 3 tankies for your search power. You play duality over the upstart in this deck just because you want that ability to pick. Let's say you do have like a bear, a Wolfbark in hand, you need a bear. Getting that extra 2 picks and them knowing you have the bear, because you're most likely you're just going to summon the bear or get a tanky, is just too good. And you don't really special summon a whole lot in this deck, so playing the duality is just better. And then, so that's 12. Oh, just a second, guys. I did forget something. Sorry. I was just thinking to myself, what did I forget? Anyways, guys, this deck is just a really good budget deck too. It's not really like tier wise like the best, and it probably wouldn't top you a regional, but it's just really fun to play at like a local or whatever and just have a good time. But so yeah, and then the other 2 cards I play is 2 Goku and then 1 Tensu for the other fire formations. This card is just really busted, dude. You target 1 set card, they cannot chain to the activation, and on top of all that, they cannot activate it, and it gains your monsters all 100. This card is just hella broken because you'll activate this on a Shadow Games or on a what is it, Artifact Sanctum, and they cannot chain to the activation, and then it's just sitting there. And you definitely mess up their plays because they really do rely on that card. And then finally I play, for the spells, 1 Raigeki, 1 Book of Moon, 1 Soul Charge, and then 2 Forbidden Lance. These could be chalices too, but I really feel like this deck really struggles against back row more than monster effects. So I put in the chalice or the lances to stop the back row. So and then I play for my traps. I play one of each of the one ofs, pretty standard. Two, three fiendish chains. Because you gotta negate that tour guide, guys. That's what it comes down to. And then this card's just a lot better because in this deck, once again, you'd rather have them have a dead monster on the field than a monster that just doesn't have an effect. So that's why Fiendish Chain is better than Breakthrough in this deck. You play the 2 trap stuns and then finally the 2 deep prisons to finish off the deck. It's pretty good. This is my favorite build. I've tested with Firefist for a long time, and honestly, out of everything I've played, this is my favorite for the deck-wise. Yeah, if there would be any changes I would make, maybe add in MSTs now that Quillforts are popular. But you do have 2 gorillas. That's why this card's kind of better. Maybe take out the Book of Moon. It's 41 cards, so I don't know. It runs really smooth. Test it on DN and play it and tell me what you think. I think it runs very good. The only thing with Firefist is you gotta know you can't overextend. If you overextend with this deck, you're gonna lose every game, just because your opponent will make pushes on you. They will kill your stuff. You just gotta know when is the right time to activate Wolfbark. When is the right time to summon bear or use your hands, or when is the right time to just stall with Thunder King or stall by summoning card to draw 2. You just gotta know that stuff. I mean, it's all part of being a good player, and it's all part of learning. So, yeah, guys, hopefully you like this video. Please like it up, and please rate, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think about my deck in the comment section below. This is your boy Salvadad signing out.